Hi, everyone. Welcome to the 7 steps to turning your idea into reality with me, Maria Kritikos, the founder of the Ladies Who Lunch Network. I am so excited to have you here with me today on this webinar. I am going to be sharing the 7 steps that I have personally used to help make my dream a reality and really to manifest anything that I've ever wanted, both in my personal and business life. I know that this presentation is going to be extremely useful with a lot of good information. And I want to be sure that what I'm sharing with you today that you will be able to use right away. In other words, take the steps and implement them right away today in your life. So let's get started. Make sure to grab a pen, pencil, and a notepad because I'm going to be sharing a lot of information and I really want you to be able to absorb the information. And for those of you that stay on until the end, I have a very special offer and a bonus just for you. So would love for you to stay on until the end. So turn off your phones, TV, cell phones, put that all away and just really be present with me here today on this webinar and really focus on the material that I'm going to be sharing with you. That's really how we get the most out of anything is when we focus. So who am I? For those of you, again, that don't know me, I am the founder of a movement called Ladies Who Lunch Network, which stands for LWL. Well, we affectionately call it LWL, which stands for, of course, Ladies Who Lunch, but it's not about that old meaning of ladies who lunch, who sit around and gossip. We are not about that at all. We are an empowered group of female entrepreneurs around the world living our dream and supporting other women to do the same. And LWL, which we call the network for short, also stands for living a life without limits. And that's really the motto of the network. I've been featured in many publications, CNN, the Huffington Post, CTV Morning Live, Shaw TV, She Talks YBR, Van City Buzz, and Style by Fire. And I'm going to tell you why I'm qualified to teach this to you. So let's start first with my story. I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself so you understand my background. My background is education. I studied to be a high school teacher. I taught French and Spanish. Those were my teachable subjects. I taught for about 5 years. I left the teaching profession to start my own school. So I had an English as a second language school here in downtown Vancouver in Canada. And we had international students that would come from all over the world just to learn English. And that was a lot of fun. I was pretty young. I was 28 at the time. After that, I started a teacher training center where we formulated a curriculum to teach people how to teach English as a second language. And we helped with job placement, and it was great fun. And I did that with my sister, Joanna, which is also in the network. If you want to check her out on Instagram, she's Joanna Kritikos. Later, I got married. I got my real estate license. So yes, I do currently sell real estate here in beautiful Vancouver. I did this to allow more flexibility and so that I could spend more time with my beautiful angel, my son. I was married for 5 years, and without going into too much detail, that ended very tragically. My husband left us at the time my son was 2. And we had a very opulent life. We lived in a beautiful home, and I really had everything that I could have ever wanted and imagined. And suddenly all of that was taken away from me. And I literally went from living in a huge home to having to sleep on my mom's couch with my little guy. I had my little guy in tow, and it was a very difficult time for me. This was back in 2008. So 8 years ago, back in 2008. So I tell you this not to feel sorry for me, but to realize that anything is possible for your life, and to know that you are not your circumstances. I want you to know that. I picked myself up I literally had nothing but a suitcase at the time. I remember I had my clothes in a suitcase, and I built the Ladies Who Lunch Network from literally nothing. We had nothing at the time. It literally started with a Facebook page. That's it, a Facebook page. We had no website, no members, no events, no online platform. It was really an idea, and I had no idea how I was going to make it happen. I just knew that it was my mission to make this happen. And because I did that successfully, I now know how to do it, and it is my greatest joy to teach other women to bring their ideas into reality. So I am living proof that these steps work. The steps that I'm going to show you today, my 7 steps, really are steps that I have used and that I want you to use continuously on a daily basis to help you get closer to your dream. So the Ladies Who Lunch Network, and here's a picture of us. I'm in the middle in the pink. These ladies are absolutely fabulous. They come from all diverse backgrounds. And really our mission is to support, inspire, and encourage each other to live out our dream, whatever that may look like. So what is Ladies Who Lunch? It's a global platform. It's a movement, I say, of women in business, fashion, and philanthropy, living their dream and making a difference in the world. And it's a place where we connect both online and offline, where we have our events, and we support each other to fulfill our goals and dreams. And I like to say it's a place where business and inspiration meet fashion and philanthropy. So again, I turned my idea into reality with the creation of the network. And today I'm going to teach you the techniques and the principles that I've used to get you to where you want to be. So in today's presentation, we have 7 steps to help anyone achieve their goals, whether it's personal or business. So let's get started. Step number 1, and make sure you have a pen and paper to take notes. Step number 1 is to get really clear about what it is that you want. And you're probably thinking, okay, Maria, well, I know what I want. But I mean, get very specific. You know, I oftentimes ask people, well, what do you want? And they say, well, I want to be rich. I want more money. And I say, great, here's $5. Are you happy now? You have more money. And they're like, no, of course not. I want more than that. Well, I say, how much do you want? Like, you have to be really, really specific, because vague intentions will give you vague results, right? So clearly state how much you want. What exactly do you want? So do you want to make $1,000 more a month? Do you want to make 5,000, 10,000, 100,000? What is the amount, you know? And don't feel guilty or embarrassed or greedy, thinking like, oh, I better not say I want to make 100,000, because then people are going to think that, oh gosh, who am I to make 100,000? Those are all of that's our story in our head. So just get clear on what it is you want, because the universe always responds to exactly what you ask for. So that's step number 1. Step number 2 is to build a business around your passion. And you know, we hear it all the time. You cannot be successful doing something that you don't love. And Steve Jobs says it all, you know, told us that continuously throughout his career. You know, you have to be passionate in order to sustain something. Otherwise, you can't keep going, because as an entrepreneur, you're going to want to stop. You're going to want to give up. You're going to want to throw in the towel. But it's your passion and your desire for what it is that you do that keeps you going. So make sure that you're building a business around your passion. Never do anything just for the money. Never do anything for the money. It's just, people can always see through that. You know, people want to do business with you. They want to know what you're passionate about, and then everything else follows. So people say to me, well, Maria, how do you find out what you're passionate about? Well, I think you have to explore. You have to try different things. But ultimately, you will know when you're in your passion. You will know when you're you know, when you're working for hours at a time and it doesn't even feel like work, you know, 5 hours have gone by and for you it feels like 5 minutes, you know. So that's where you want to be, and from there you can build a business. So that's my step number 2. Step number 3, I always say it's in the doing and not the knowing. And what does that mean? Essentially, all knowledge is absolutely useless without action. You know, we could read 100 books, we could take 100 classes, seminars, workshops, but until we're actually doing something, we're not learning, we're not growing. And one of my favorite expressions is done is always better than perfect. And people wait forever until everything is perfect before they launch something, before they try something, before they take the risk. And it's never going to be perfect. It's never going to be perfect. You have to get in the game. You have to take action, even if it's a little tiny step. Because what happens is you take one step, and then the next step appears, and then after that, the next step appears, and so on until you get to the end of the road, you know. And think about an athlete. Like, how can an athlete get better if they're not in the game? They're definitely not going to get better by sitting up on the stands, looking down at the people in the game and, you know, thinking about what it would be like to be down there. No, you have to get in the game. So I always like to say it's in the doing and not the knowing. So get into action as often as possible. Step number 4, and this ties into step number 3, is to start before you're ready. And really, the distance between your dreams and making something a reality is one word. And that one word is action. Action. And you don't have to wait until everything is perfect. You don't have to have all the answers, but I promise you, the clarity will reveal itself in your actions. And I love this expression, and I constantly remind my students of it, the women in the network, and myself on a daily basis. I always say, do what you can with what you have where you are right now. Okay? You don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great. And you can only do what you can. So people say, well, I don't have the perfect webinar software. I don't have the perfect website. I don't have the team. I don't have this. Okay, stop. Let's focus on what you do have, right? Focus on what you do have and what you can do with what you have right now. That's where it all starts, right? The more that you think about something, the more doubtful you become. That's the problem. The more you start thinking about it, you're like, oh, I don't know. And then you become more doubtful. And then in the end, you don't end up doing anything, right? So start before you're ready is step number 4. Step number 5, and this one is very important for me, and this is really one of the reasons I created the network, is to surround yourself with like-minded people. And Jim Rohn, one of my favorite mentors, said, you are the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. So let's really think about that and think about who you surround yourself with on a daily basis. Who are the people in your life? Take inventory of your life. Who are you allowing into your life? Is it negative people? Is it positive people? Are they people that will support you in your dream? Is it people that that you will learn from, that you grow with, that support you to grow? Are they supportive? Or are they people that, you know, feel maybe threatened by your dream, or they feel like, oh, I don't know, I don't think you can do this? You don't want to be around those people. You definitely do not want to be around those people. You want to be around people that you can learn from, people that have accomplished what it is that you want to accomplish, people that are smarter than you. And there's an expression that says, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're probably in the wrong room, right? Because you can't get to where you are, to where you want to be, by doing the same things, hanging around with the same people, and just constantly doing the same thing over and over again and expecting to get a different result and to grow. No. You need to be around people that are going to push you to your next level, people that are going to support you and inspire you. And one of my greatest successes has been getting an accountability partner, having someone to share your goals with and not report to, but in a sense, yes, that's what you're doing, but it holds you accountable. You know, when you tell someone what your dream is, and you know that person is waiting to hear, okay, what have you accomplished this week to get you closer to your dream? I mean, it really makes you want to get things done. And the network really teaches us that. And in the network, we do have accountability partners. In Coach with Maria, which is coming up very soon, we also have accountability partners. And this has been one of my greatest secrets to success. Step number 6, go big or go home. And by this, I mean, don't be afraid to aim high and to dream big. And you have to understand that there are no limits. The only limits that the only limits that there are the limits that you place on yourself. And you may not understand this right now when you're hearing it, but it all comes down to mindset, you know. And don't let anyone tell you that your dreams are too big. You know, you tell them to move out of the way as you walk down your path towards your dream, because you are going to make it happen. I don't want you to have limiting beliefs like, oh, you know what? That goal is too big for me. Who am I to think I can have, you know, this global network of 10,000 women, for example, you know? So kick your limiting beliefs to the curb. You can achieve anything that you set your mind to. And when you aim high. And don't aim low because you think, oh, this is where I should be at, or this is what I deserve to be making. No, dispel those myths and aim for the sky. And finally, step number 7 is really to focus and persist. And focus is huge because in this day and age, with so many distractions, we are constantly trying to chase the next shiny object. And often when we focus on one thing at a time, that's when we see our greatest results. And the other thing is to persist. 2 of the key ingredients to success are the courage to take action, and then the courage to persist and to keep going even when you don't see the results. This is the key, you know, and that's why so many people don't make it, because they're impatient. They start something and they say, wait a minute, how come I haven't made $1 million yet? Well, you can and you will, but you have to go through the process and you have to persist. There's no magic pill, but I promise you, if you focus and you can continue every day to take action and to persist, you will achieve your goal. It's that simple. So, for those of you that have been struggling to launch a dream business, or maybe you're having difficulty moving your business to the next level, I know how you feel, and I am here to help. On September the 7th, oh, why did I say 7th? That's September 12th. On September 12th, I'm taking on 25 women, and what I ask of these women is this. I want you to come with a positive attitude, and I want you to take action. This is all I ask of you. I am inviting you into my exclusive online group training program called Coach with Maria. For 6 months, I will literally hold your hand. I will support you. I will teach you everything that I have learned in these past 3 years to take the network from 0 to over 200 members and growing daily. Together, I want to make your dreams a reality. It's an online program, which means that you can take it from anywhere in the world. Wherever you are in the world, you can take this program. I've personally coached and worked with women from all parts of the world, North Carolina, Miami, different parts of the United States, here in Canada, and even in the UK. I once had a student from Panama as well. So this program is not location dependent. You can take it online from anywhere in the world. Who is Coach with Maria for? Really, it's for people that are struggling to bring their ideas into reality. Really, it's for anyone that's feeling overwhelmed and frustrated, and you're just confused and you don't know which way to go. You don't know which way to take your business. You don't know what's going to make you money. And I'm going to teach you proven marketing techniques and strategies to bring more customers to your business. It's really for aspiring entrepreneurs. So anyone that has an idea, anyone that has a side hustle that wants to take that to another level, and usually I would say it's for anyone between the first 3 years of your business. Here are some amazing women that are part of the LWL network and that I have worked with personally. Sekola Lair is a video marketing expert from North Carolina. She says, "Thank you, Maria. Thank you for being a boot camp drill sergeant." Okay, so I can be a little bit bossy, but the reason I am is because I really want to push you to take action and to really get to the next level in your business. She says, I've created my copy, I've created my website, email marketing messages. She even has an amazing Facebook group that we started and is getting clients. And so I'm very proud of her. And this has been one of my private Coach with Maria students. Again, same with Marvis. She says, Maria answered my questions quickly and provided me with a lot of clarity. Nancy Holt owns a woman's boutique clothing store, and she says, Maria gave me invaluable ideas and tools and connections, and she is using these techniques on a daily basis to actually make a difference. So that's amazing. These are testimonials of women that I have worked with that are doing really well today, and I'm so proud of them all. So again, who is Coach with Maria for? I would say it's anyone that has a side hustle that wants to take it full time, anyone that has an idea that they're passionate about, but they really don't know how to bring it into reality, or really even, sometimes they think, well, can I even make money at this? Like, I don't even know how to make money. This program is for you. So what we're going to learn in Coach with Maria, it's divided into 6 modules. We're going to talk about mindset, your foundation, your audience, who you're speaking to, your website and your brand, your offerings. So what is it that you're selling? How are you packaging this all up together? And of course, social media and marketing your business. I'm going to teach you everything that I've learned to get me from where I am today. To get me to where, what does this sentence say? I'm going to teach you everything that I've learned. That's it. I'm going to teach you everything that I've learned. Okay, from the beginning of the network to where I am today. So Coach with Maria is a digital training. Again, it's delivered online. We focus on mindset and business building strategies for female entrepreneurs in their first 3 years of business. It starts on September the 12th, 2016 and goes till March. And again, it's 6 months with me. So again, you have this amazing idea, but you feel overwhelmed and you have no idea where to get started. Maybe you're just starting out. Maybe you're starting over, like me, when, maybe you've lost a job or you're going through a divorce and you need to get back on your own 2 feet. You have an idea, but you're just not sure how I can make money doing this. Or maybe you're transitioning fields. Maybe you're stuck in that 9 to 5 that you don't really like. And you're thinking, how the heck can I get away from this? Well, Coach with Maria will teach you how. If you've dreamed about being your own boss, calling the shots and not having to answer to anyone but yourself, then definitely you are in the right place and this program is for you. What would it feel like if you were able to say, I am financially independent and I don't have to rely on anyone for my financial well-being or my stability? I'm telling you, ladies, it's a pretty darn amazing feeling. How do I know this? Because I've been there. I've had everything and everything was taken away from me and I've had to rebuild everything from the start. and it's worth it 100%. You know, at the time I thought I had lost it all and that I would never be happy again. But it wasn't until I actually realized that I am the sole creator of my own happiness. I am the one in the driver's seat. And I am the only one that has the power to change my life. Nobody else can do that for me. And one of my favorite expressions is, our greatest gifts come wrapped in sandpaper and thorns. And we just don't know it at the time. But losing the life I knew at the time was really the best thing that could have happened to me. And my favorite quote is, it's only when you lose everything that you are free to do anything. So take the risk, move forward, jump, leap. I promise you the net will appear, and I am here for you. I know exactly how you feel. You want to take action. You want to get your business and your idea off the ground, but your head is spinning. You feel confused. You feel overwhelmed. You're thinking like, I don't know how to do this. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Who am I to want success like this? I'm just going to give up. I'm stuck. I don't want you to feel like that. I have a very specific formula that I've used to get me to where I am today, and I want to share it with you in my Coach with Maria program. Here's what you get in Coach with Maria. There is a training module released at the beginning of each week. You can listen to it as many times as you want. We have weekly homework assignments, but we're going to have 1 week to catch up, so you won't feel overwhelmed. There is access to a private Facebook group, of course, with me and the other women, so that you can ask me whatever question you want. We will have a weekly Q&A, which is pretty amazing. I am going to interview one guest expert that is going to be sharing their incredible knowledge with us. You will have downloadable worksheets for each of the modules. And the best part is you are going to have an accountability partner for the duration of the program. What you're going to be able to do at the end of Coach with Maria, 5 things essentially. Number 1, you're really going to be able to clearly identify what it is that you want and the steps to get you there. Number 2, you're going to be able to clearly articulate your values and your mission and your vision for your company. A lot of people don't know how to do that. And this is key. This is the foundation. Number 3, we're going to do work around who you are speaking to. Who is your ideal customer avatar? What do they want from you? What do they need from you? Number 4, you are going to know how to get leads from your website. Because remember, we don't want your website to be just a pretty business card. We want it to generate leads for you and eventually, obviously, turn those leads into sales and customers. And finally, you're going to understand how the heck do you get clients from social media and other marketing techniques. So as mentioned in the beginning, for those of you that have stayed on to the end of the webinar, thank you so much for being here. I trust that the information that I've given you has helped you and that you will be able to employ these techniques on a daily basis to get you closer to your dream. But today I have a very special offer for you. When you reserve your spot today with Coach with Maria, I'm going to give you 2 amazing gifts. One is a 1-year membership into the Ladies Who Lunch Network, which is worth $297. And I'm going to give you a spot in the She's in Biz directory where you're going to be able to showcase your products and services to the world. Again, what is LWL all about? It's a global community that believes in freedom, independence, authenticity, passion, and contribution. Benefits of membership is, of course, discounted pricing to our lunch and learns, to our online events, to our workshops, and to our signature events. The She's in Biz directory, which will allow you to showcase your products and services. We have a highly interactive Facebook group where you can get to know the other members. You will have access to Coffee with Maria mastermind meetings. You will also have access to a library of Monday Morning with Maria motivational and business trainings. These are amazing. I call them kind of like jump starters. You know, Monday morning, you might be feeling a little sleepy, groggy. They are really, actually, you can listen to them at any time as a member. You'll have them in the members area. And they just give you the boost that you need. And you will also have an opportunity to showcase your products and services in what we call Fab Friday Deals and Steals. All of this for $200. The value of this is $297. And it's free for you today when you reserve your spot at coachwithmaria.com. The She's in Biz directory, again, is a place to showcase your products and services. You can upload your profile. You can talk about your business. You can add a video. People can give you reviews, which is amazing. And the cost of Coach with Maria, you're probably asking, okay, Maria, what is it? Well, here it is. All of this for only $197 a month. That's it. I want to make this program affordable for you. And I don't want to make it crazy because I know, crazy expensive, because I know when you're starting out in business, funds are tight and your budget is limited. So for $197, you get all of what we talked about. If you want to find out more and reserve your spot, please visit coachwithmaria.com, grab your spot. As I said, there's only room for 25 women and spots are going very quickly. So reserve your spot for only $50 and we will start. We will start and I will help you turn your idea into reality. So, time for Q&A. If you have any questions, I am here to answer them. And if not, I look forward to seeing you on the inside. And remember, everyone, keep dreaming and keep dreaming with your eyes wide open. Bye for now.